The most inspiring part of the conversation to me was it wasn't really what was said in the conversation itself, but it was the experience of all three of us sitting together and having this type of conversation.
One thing that I noticed about the two of you is you're doing something creative at age 15. I don't recall doing anything creative till I was about 20.
I guess intergenerational learning is a thing that's not new. I mean, people have been teaching each other for almost forever. As long as humans have been around, I guess. But intergenerational learning it isn't. I think at least it isn't just an older person teaching a younger person. It's an exchange of ideas between people of different ages seeing each other as equals. And an important part of establishing intergenerational learning in school is letting the kids have their fair say, you know? And positive education is all about people working together. And if we can't just have kids working together to get a grade that they get from their teacher, it's the kids and the teacher all working together.
I spent so much of my life teaching people much younger than I never thought of it as intergenerational. I just thought of it as it's what I do. I teach. I'm interested in naturals. You're not bridge players, but you'll get it. So I play very serious bridge, and among the world's best bridge players, there are naturals. People, the cards just fly off their hands. They can't explain what they're doing, but they always get it right. And then there are people like me who are students who have to think and get headaches thinking. In psychology, I'm a natural. The cards just fly off my hands. But at bridge, I'm a student. So I've been wondering for young people how to identify what you're a natural at. Because it seems to me the choice of what you do after adolescence should depend in many ways on the intersection of not quite what you're really good at, but what you're a natural at and what the world needs. So calling is something over and above being a natural. I think young people often ask me what they should do in life. And if you say, do what you're called to, that's not much help. Calling occurs down the line, but the advice that makes sense to me is first find out what you're a natural at, what you do well that doesn't give you a headache to do it, that's energizing, and then find out what the world needs and try to match what you're a natural at with what the world needs.
I think that's where we can bring more creativity into schools, because especially some kids aren't good at taking tests, but they're good at projects. Some kids aren't good at math, but they like photography. If we can bring art and creativity and different classes into school, then kids who feel like I'm not good at math, I'm not good at science, I'm not good at anything, I'm not a natural at anything, when we bring different types of activities, different places for kids to flourish into schools, then that's where kids will find what they're natural at.